Hi guys, so it's well over a week since I last did a video and I thought I'd just do one now. Sun's shining quite a bit into my bedroom, but anyway, so a lot to report. So I had my AF, it arrived. It did last a little bit longer than usual. We were probably talking 5 days, nearer on 6. I still had to wear a liner, I just felt a bit uncomfortable. So I do think that was down to stress. But as you know, those people who are signed in as my subscribers and liking my videos, I'm gender swaying pink for my 6th baby, and my husband and I are both on board with the Shettles. He's happy to do the Shettles theory, which is obviously position and timings. So you sort of do the BD, but you stop doing it a couple of days before ovulation. You also only do one position. You can look that up, so it's not too much TMI, and you have to really abide by that. Also, they say staying an empty stomach, no breakfast, for the acid to be in your body, so it's a more acidic environment to help the female sperm survive. So yeah, if you stay off the breakfast and you follow the calcium and magnesium diet, that is a really good one. That with the Shettles, that also together with the Chinese gender calendar, procorola.com, if you want to go on that site, and that will give you the parameters you can try for the sex you want. So we're on that, and also we're doing the moon. Now it's a full moon tonight, so I have stopped trying, obviously, although the gender calendar said up till the 9th of December, we've stopped trying. And currently I am on day 15 of my cycle. So I was fertile yesterday. I started doing OPKs though about 5 or 6 days ago. Now I don't usually do this, as you know. However, I thought I am going to do the OPKs because where my cycle was a really weird 35 day, which I've never had before, if you remember, I thought I'd better track with OPKs, and I only bought some cheapy sticks, but I started tracking it about 9 days into my cycle, and it was no line, no line, no line. And then I had a very, very, very faint line on day 13 of my cycle, and I felt slightly niggly. And yesterday was day 14 when I felt quite a lot of ovary pain on my left. Today it's just a little bit niggly. So yesterday was my predominant pain. So yeah, I'm on day 15, and I was just going to say to you guys, so I've been tracking like a mad woman. Okay, so yesterday, if you can see my diary, look, it's really, look, full moon it says there, but this was this morning. So the line yesterday was getting, it's still negative apparently when it's like this, but as you can see, day 13 very, very faint, and as we go to day 14 it's getting stronger. And this morning I did one at 6 o'clock and I felt niggly and it was quite strong. So I've got one I'm going to do now actually, because I'm hoping that it'll either be the same as that or strong, which will say that I'm fertile. However, so I've kept on board with the calcium and magnesium diet. I've laid off a little bit of the yogurt. I don't know why. I've not really been into the yogurt and berries this time round. I was right on it in September, but since that illness, I've not fancied yogurt much. I've been doing dollops on like my vegetarian chilies and things that I have with corn. So I've incorporated it there. I've been drinking lots of oat milk and almond milk, which I prefer over cow's milk. However, I do have cow's milk in the odd latte that I get if I stop at a garage. I've been cutting down on caffeine. I've probably only had about 1 cup of caffeine every other day, and that's when I get my freebie at Waitrose, when I do my shop. So I, you know, dairy wise, I'm sort of having cheddar, soft cheese. I'm having loads of spinach, literally spinach coming out my ears, and I really enjoy wheat crackers with spinach and soft cheese as a lunchtime snack. Oranges, I was really onto those till about a couple of days ago, but I've been literally eating so many satsumas, I've got a bit sick of them. But yeah, lots of citrus, lots of berries, lots of calcium, lots of green leaves, lots of seeds and nuts is meant to be good for a girl. So I have really tried to do as much as I can with the diet. Shettles, 100% we've done that, because it's not been very enjoyable. Because again, to make a more acidic environment for the girl survivors, you can't let yourself go. You can't have the big O. So we have done quite a lot of baby dancing. I was going to tell you, okay, so my period sort of eased off on Wednesday the 14th of November. That was my day cycle 6. So we made sure that we did the BD on day number 6. We did it on day number 7. We did it on day number 9. We did it on day 11 and day 12, and then we stopped. And the reason we did it on day 12 is because I thought we might as well, just in case I have a late cycle, it might give us a little bit more of a chance. So we did do it on the Tuesday. So that's a day later than what I did with my little girl that I conceived 2 years ago. So I stopped doing it then, and then Wednesday was my day 13 in my cycle, and I felt very niggly then, and it was still waxing crescent on the moon, which waxing crescent is meant to be very good for a girl, and waning crescent towards a full moon is a boy. So we were waxing crescent right up until midnight tonight, and then it goes to a full moon. Hello! Oh, I got my little helper. Say hello. Do you want to sit on my lap? Yeah. Okay, hang on then. So yeah, so the full moon is tonight, so it's quite good that I'm not trying anymore. So we literally stopped baby dancing on Tuesday, and today's Friday, and I am fingers crossed that something's happening in my body now. I'm hoping to God that yesterday or today that little egg's been fertilised. That's what I'm hoping. But it might not happen, because it does take 6 days for it to travel, get fertilised, implant itself, etc. So I reckon now I'm 1 day past ovulation and in the 2-week wait, I reckon. So what I'm going to do now, listen, do you want to help me do one of these little tests? These are the cheapos that I buy. I get them from the pound shop. You get 3 strips, well 5 strips actually. And I have just an hour ago did this because someone rang me on the phone as I was on the loo. And oh, hang on, no, because it's wee-wees. I don't want that on my floor. 1 minute. Do you want to go? Look, hang on, you can get one out for me. You get one out. So yeah, I literally did that pee an hour ago, and then I got distracted, and I thought I'd just film this video. So I'm going to do a live OPK. I'm day 15 of my cycle now. So I was most fertile, I believe, yesterday or today, because as you know, I'm normally a 28, 29 day cycle, apart from last time when I put it down to the stress of my little boy being sad and God knows what that was going on. Okay, ready? So oh, you're going to take that little boxy. See what's in this box. There's a box of, hang on a minute. There's a box of little Christmas bits there. Why don't you sort them out for me? Look, she'll love doing this. Look. Oh, yeah, we don't want an ink pad though. That's when I hand make my Christmas cards. Why don't you do some of these gold cards and things? They're pretty, aren't they? Right, let's get on with this. So these you get 5 for £1 in the pound shop, or you can get 3 in the Superdruggy Wilko store, and they're £1.60. But I've got these, and as you can see, I've got through this in my 3rd box because I've been tracking my cycle since day 9, just in case, because if nothing had come up on here, I'd have thought, do you know what? Perhaps something else is happening with my body. Perhaps I am going to be a later cycle and something's going on. But these, right, you dip them for 10 seconds. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi, 6 Mississippi, 7 Mississippi, 8 Mississippi, 9 Mississippi, 10 Mississippi. Right, that's that. And it takes quite a while. Oops, I can put that up there. It takes quite a while for these to come out. So when that controls, I'm going to leave that there. And hopefully in a minute I'll start seeing the line. I should have done this at the beginning of the video because it does say read the results within 10, it says sort of 10 minutes later. But as I was saying, so we've baby danced a lot. Thank you. We've baby danced a lot. We stopped baby dancing on day 12. I've not been as much, I have had the diet of dairy and spinach, but probably I've concentrated more on the nuts, the seeds, the spinach and natural yoghurt. Dark chocolate as well, I've had some of that, but I think just because my illness I sort of went off of loads. And yeah, but everything's on track diet wise. Shettle's theory, tick. Gender calendar, tick, because I'm still up to the 9th of December fine on the Chinese gender calendar, and full moon is tonight. So I'm thinking tonight, any of you boy swayers out there, start eating olives, have some chorizo because it's good. And go for it tonight if you're fertile, because it's a full moon. It's going to be absolutely amazing if you're having a boy. But anyway, and as you remember, if you follow my journey, the last few videos, you'll know that I'm purely doing this for fun. Although it's a bit like trying to do a science experiment twice. Sorry if you can hear her, she's just playing with little bits of paper and stuff. This line's coming up quite rapidly actually. Not that, don't mistake it for that join line, but as I said, I did one of these last night and the line came up quite strong within about 7-8 minutes. And actually I did do a video, but I had a nightie on and I was a bit paranoid that you could actually see through my nightie, so I had to wipe the video. But I did one of these last night live to video for you, and within 6 or 7 minutes it was really strong. But that's coming up really, really strong. That's only been like 2.5 minutes. So today I feel a little bit CME down below. I feel a little bit niggly, but not like yesterday. Yesterday I had lots of pain in my left side and my bottom. I always get a bit of pain in my bottom during ovulation. But today we've been racing around the shops and stuff, and I thought I will try and do this video because I don't want it to be too long in between videos. So yeah, I'm on day 15 of my cycle. So I think we're going to safely say 1 day past ovulation. So officially in the 2-week wait. And yeah, we did our last baby dance Tuesday, which is day 12. So I just sort of went with a lady who subscribed to me, Orange Blossom. Hi. She actually said sounds risky to me when I was like, do I just go for it a bit longer than day 12 in case I am on a longer cycle? And do you know what, all the effort I've put in, even though it's fun, all the like Shettles gender calendar, I do think it's worth trying it one more time, where we just like we just try to do this theory. But obviously this theory is no good if you struggle with fertility, or you know, your eggs and stuff are not regular. Hang on, because where you're stopping purposely, hey, here you go. Draw this. There you go. Why don't you draw some pictures of Mummy's diary? There you go. Where you, sorry I'm babbling, but where you stop trying purposely 2 to 3 days before ovulation, you've got a very high chance you won't get pregnant. But the Shettles is meant to be 90% effective for the boy theory and 75 the girl. It could be the other way around, but it's quite, although it's a theory and it's not proven, it's worth a go. And I do believe it worked last time, so it will be very interesting. So, you know, it will be interesting, because saying that, I did conceive my boy, the 4th child, on the 11th day of my cycle. That's why I was convinced he was a girl. But then saying that, I was still eating olives, salty food. I did used to have decaf coffee, but I did also have a lot of like lattes as well, so I didn't cut caffeine out. And I just think, was my diet different? I did enjoy greens, but I loved bananas, I loved tomatoes, and I've really struggled cutting out bananas this time. I've not eaten a banana since August. Not had a banana, and I love those. I've not eaten tomatoes unless it's been in a sauce, and I love tomatoes. And they do say, and like I say, I've not eaten any olives. So olives, tomatoes and bananas, and bread, you know, like chunks of white bread. They say on this diet you're better off to stay off too many carbs. And the reason you don't have breakfast is because that really is, I don't eat breakfast anyway. I normally go for something about 9:30, and all I've been having is like a seed bar and an orange at about 9:30, 10, or some berries and yogurt, whatever I've fancied. But mainly, if I'm being honest, it's been mainly the seed bars. Anyway, I'm going to get on with this yeah, look, here you go. That's fine, because it was darker yesterday. That's been a good 4 or 5 minutes. That's getting darker, but it was dark yesterday. It was the colour of the control line. So that's, to me, says my peak day was probably yesterday. Well, thank you for watching, ladies. I'll keep you updated. So today we are on day 15 of my cycle, 1 day past ovulation, and officially in the 2-week wait. Thank you all for your TTCers watching me. Good luck to all of you guys. Happy full moon. Get your lovely Himalayan salt lamps lit so that it balances out the ions in the air, and I'll get back to you soon. Hopefully next week we'll be pregnancy testing. Thank you. Bye. Bye-bye. Hi ladies. Right, I've just looked at this again about 2 minutes after the video, and look, yeah, it's very dark still, but I'm still happy to say it was a little, it's probably a shade, so we've done the full 10 minutes now, so it is a very slight shade lighter than yesterday. So I am perfectly happy to say yesterday, this morning it's basically on a little bit lighter than this morning. So I reckon my peak time was probably last night and this morning. But can you see that? Sorry, I'm shaking. There you go. And someone wanted to say goodbye. Say goodbye then. Bye-bye. There you go. Bye-bye. Right, thanks for watching. Bye.